What's up, my friends and my new friends? I'm Jared Laredo, Cog Incorporated, and welcome to my channel. Today's Gears of War video, I will be discussing with some fellow community members, Xbox Live friends of mine, Nason is sick, Xtro is sick, and Mob is sick, about what makes Gears of War original and what needs to happen with the Gears of War Remastered. What should stay, what should be changed, what should basically be new, and how original they should keep the game. And we'll also be discussing the Gears of War 4, possibly. There was a beta announced just recently about selected players playing it, whether the community thinks that specific beta was targeted as the Gears of War Remastered beta, or the Gears of War 4 beta, because you've got to take this high into factor about TDM and King of the Hill were the only game modes playable within that beta that the selected players could play. So if you think of it this way, Gears of War 1 is being remastered, but Team Deathmatch, King of the Hill, both of those game modes were not in Gears of War 1. We should think of it as people are testing the Gears of War 4 beta right now. So, we're also going to be discussing whether People Can Fly are working with Kotaku and Plastic Wax on this new on the remastered version of Gears of War 1, and if this is a possible rebound for People Can Fly to possibly make a new Gears of War game. So, this is quite the discussion. I'm going to turn you guys over to the community. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope this video interests you. So, here's what everybody has to say about the latest news for Gears of War. This is going to sound pretty clear to you guys. Y'all are probably going to think this is actually kind of insane, but it can be somewhat valid at the same time. So, I'm working on this project called Gears of War Remastered. People Can Fly, working with Kotaku and that Plastic Wax company, the new designers that are remastering the visuals and the cutscenes for Gears of War 1. You know how in Gears of War 1 you could go off of like some of the rooftops and the platforms and the objects, you could just walk and run off of them. In Gears of War 2 and 3, they took that away. You know how that happened? Well, my theory behind this is, you know how People Can Fly came in and they wanted to create a different Gears of War? How you could go off of the objects and the rooftops and everything. Well, in Gears 2 and 3, you couldn't do that. In Gears 1, you could somewhat do that. So what if there are some People Can Fly insiders or developers who quit People Can Fly because of the failure of judgment to go and work with Kotaku or Plastic Wax to design the remastered version of Gears of War? You know, this could be them trying to make a comeback and rebound from their failure. What do y'all think of that?
Judgment? Well, Judgment wasn't horrible. I think it wasn't a failure. You just didn't have enough time to put into the game. You didn't put enough time into the game. I feel like it was kind of like, oh, hey, we want to make a Gears. Yes, there was plenty of time between Gears 3 and Gears Judgment. I think, what was it, a year and a half, 2 years? Was it 2 years? I think it was 2 years.
Yeah, like 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Now, look at the space that they had between Gears 2 and Gears 3.
Yeah.
There was like fucking, what, 4 years? Was there 4 years difference in that? I'm pretty sure it was.
Something
it was
yeah.
closer to 4.
Years.
Yeah. You had tons of time in there to get that game ready, to prepare it and everything like that. And what they did, they just took all the concepts and all the types of gameplay that you could take from all these other games and tried to mesh it with it. Gears of War was its own style. You don't change what's already working. Why would you change what works? If you want to improve, that's fine, but don't totally rework the whole game. The way that, you know, you climb on things that cover and you can jump off, but now you got buildings. You have buildings you can go up on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. I think you're making the map more open, which is good in a way, but then, like, Gears shouldn't be a game to where you sit there and you run away for your life, and you have the whole map accessible. Gears has always been about call-outs and trying to strategize exactly where people are, and so I think the whole jumping off the roof thing, if you want to say a failure, I think that would be the closest thing to it. That would be a horrible...
If it's its own game, if you don't compare it to Gears, it's not a bad game. If you compare it to Gears 3, it's obviously not good, right? Because it has little maps, but look at what it did have, because you're only looking at multiplayer. They had Overrun, they had that other game type. It's like, if you compare it, if it's its own game, if there was like no Gears 3 or like anything like that, it would be a good game. Like if you compare it to 3 and every other Gears, it's so different that it just doesn't make any sense. This is, judgment. Reason why a lot of people don't like it.
So do you think if people Can Fly is working with Kotaku and Plastic Wax, do you think there's any chance that they could ruin what Gears of War 1 already is?
You know what, dude? The only way they can ruin it is by changing a lot of stuff on it. That's the only way you can really ruin that game.
All right, let's just put it this way: each Gears has things that everyone likes about it. There's still people that plays on Gears 1, there's still people that play on Gears 2, still people obviously that play on Gears 3, and the one that has the least amount of players is Gears Judgment. So you want to go by example. You want to take away every aspect, and I think that's what they're going to do with Gears 4. Gears 4 is going to be a new Gears. Gears 1, if you're going to say Gears 1 Remastered, why do you want to change all the components of Gears 1? You don't. You want to try to keep it as close as you can to being the same thing.
See, those are my exact thoughts right there, Mob and Extra, is, so the thing that worries me most is what was leaked, the other day is Gears of War 1 being remastered, obviously, by a different company that's clearly owned by Microsoft, but, with them announcing that beta tournament that they had going on with selected players, and TDM and King of the Hill only being the, like, playable game modes, as of currently, and it's multiplayer only so far. Obviously, they're working on remastered visuals for, like, the cutscenes, which clearly means they're working on they're remastering the story, making it polished and everything. But if it's multiplayer only right now for the people who have access to it, and they're only allowed to play TDM and King of the Hill right now, that kind of clearly gives us a hint that we could possibly see both of those game modes in the remastered version. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think that beta could very well be the Gears 4, just because that's the information that's leaked. Is it posted? Did they confirm it? Did they say anything? Because how many times did we think that, they're going to have the Xbox 2, it was going to be Xbox 720. What was the name going to be? No one knew what the name was going to be until the release date.
I know.
You know what I mean? That kind of
the actual game is confirmed. I don't know about the game type stuff. Yeah.
So exactly. That's what I'm saying. If Gears 1 is confirmed, yes. But guess what? People have to put more things to make it juicy, to make it, more appealing, and they want people to talk about it. So for them to do that, they have to give other information out, and whether it's factual or not, you don't know.
You know what's weird? How would TDM work in Gears 1? It seems like it wouldn't work at all.
I don't think it will. There's a lot of stuff that they have to put into it and change, and you have to think, are they going to add, are they still going to keep 4 players? Are they going to do 5? Like I said, Gears 1 was great. Gears 2 is good. Gears 3, in my opinion, is the best Gears. If you want to do anything, you want to fix what people would complain about in Gears 3. And what did they complain about? People complain about, mantle kicking and stuff like that. You want to be able to fix stuff like that? That's just minor stuff. That should be easy bug fixes. You want to fix the retro. You don't want a weapon for, as you could say, noobs. I don't care if it's user friendly. If you look at other games, and good games that sell well, there's going to be Darksiders and Bloodborne and all those other ones. Those don't have games that game does not tell you how to play it. You just play it, and you can learn how to play it. Exactly. Gears of War 1 used to be so hard. People could not play it. Just pick up the sticks and go at it. It's good. No, you had to be good. Learn how to be good at the game.
Yeah.
Gears 3 was noob friendly. That's why they made it the noob saw and the fucking retro. Those weapons made the game commercially sellable to kids. Like, oh man, look at that! Look how easy it is to use. And
there you go.
When you have something that says overpowered in the beginning of it, when everyone talks about that weapon, that's not cool. And if it's so bad that you can't use it in competitive game mode, you probably shouldn't have it in the video game, period.
Do you think People Can Fly is working on a new Gears of War?
Well, they have to release the rights. I thought Black Tusk are the ones that are working on it. That's what I thought. I'm not spun up on all the companies and organizations that are working on it, but I know that Rob Ferguson is still doing his stuff, and I know he's working with them. That's all I know. That's all under my radar, as you would say.
So if People Can Fly, if you think People Can Fly, designers are working with Kotaku and Plastic Wax to help remaster the Gears of War 1, do you think they could possibly rebound from their failure and create a new Gears of War and show some success?
It's a failure of people who play the game. Because what do you mean didn't sell well? Like, because it sold pretty good for a game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's compared to Gears. What's gonna beat Gears 3 other than 4, maybe? A prequel's never gonna beat an actual game, dude.
Now, there was add-ons to the game itself, like, that made the game successful. I think Ram Shadow. I think Ram Shadow by far was probably the one of the best. I mean, other than Gears 1 story mode, because that drew in a lot of people. All right, so then you throw in Ram Shadow's game mode, how you could actually play as a Locust in the story mode. Like, and that's another thing. We don't have to just look at the competitive aspect.
Yeah, what about
there's other people that play, just bored and just over like that. Yeah,
you need to have more.
Yeah. The whole thing is,
that was lazy. That was really lazy.
They're trying to please everyone. They're trying to make everyone happy. But guess what? There's a game type and there's a type of game in every game that everyone loves. There's people that play Call of Duty just for the zombies. There's people that play Call of Duty for just the campaign. There's people that play video games just for campaign. There's people that play video games for multiplayer. So the multiplayer is where they mess up. So they need to worry about, if you were to say a failure, they should fix what they messed up on in the multiplayer. The people that bought Gears Judgment are the people that are already big fans of the Gears franchise. I don't know. Now, as far as if People Can Fly, I think their games are very similar. I think if you were to look at, what was the one game that they came out with that if you pre-order then you get Gears Judgment for pre-order? What's a Bulletstorm? So if People Can Fly,
was that by Bulletstorm? Really?
Yeah, they did Bulletstorm as well. That was the prequel to Judgment. Yeah, Bulletstorm got something special for.
No, it was a Gears 3 beta. That was Gears 3 early, 1 week early Gears 3 beta.
Is that right?
My friend got that. Yeah, my friend had that. Cool. I remember now.
All right, well,
yeah, but
I think that if People Can Fly made that, if People Can Fly did.
And also, no, you know that shit you were talking about, that they made every DLC, I think, for Gears 2 and 3 for Epic. People Can Fly did the DLCs.
They did the DLCs? Well,
maybe only for 2, but I think it was 3 as well. I know for a fact they did every DLC on 2, but I think they made it for 2. Well, who knows?
Well, they have a good perspective on like what Gears fans like. I think they just tried something a little bit too new. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They just
jumping off the cover, the crosshair in the middle of the screen.
It's obvious where they got all this shit from. They're just trying to make it more. What's this shit called? I don't want to say just like Call of Duty, but something like that. Like they're trying to
make it user friendly.
Yeah, there you go. They created something really weird.
Yeah, exactly. You put so much different stuff together. What
happened? It didn't make sense for a Gears. Like, it's so weird.
Exactly. Okay, you take Play-Doh. Okay, let's just do an example. You got a Play-Doh, right? You got like 10 different colors of Play-Doh. You mix it all together, and after a while, you keep mixing it. What happens? It turns brown. because those colors don't mesh together, and eventually it's just going to turn into shit. And that's what the multiplayer did. The multiplayer had too many things that were thrown at it all at one time. You completely changed the button layout, how you change your weapons. You put a lot of weapons into the game that were never introduced in the first place. Diversity is great because it is very diverse. You can start off with different weapons. People wanted something different, and yes, at first did people enjoy that? They did, but the marks, the breach shot, I mean stuff like that. That's cool. The hammer burst. You still have the retro. Like I said, it's very diverse. It's a diverse game. The whole multiplayer thing that was cool, but you changed the button layout. Honestly, I feel like the players move completely different than the way they do in Gears 3. If you look at Judgment, I think that it's a little bit it's smooth, but it's just I don't know. To me, it's very different to what I'm used to. Like I said, it's just being different in general, but you can tell where the fans enjoy what game. What game has been out the longest out of all of them? The first one. And you have constant players on it all the time. Now, is it because that's just the type of game that they enjoy? Yes, one. But two, how old is this game? Do you know how old it is? Bob? 10 years old almost. Did you know that? It's almost 10 years old. 2006, I believe, that's when it came out. Speaking of Gears 1.
Shit.
Speaking of Gears 1,
this guy right here,
Nathan is the Gears 1
What do you feel about that new Gears, man?
You excited?
Oh, man. Damn right, I'm going to be number one, dude. With a fucking
number
4.0.
one? Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to rip on people, dude.
Nathan, I got some questions for you. Okay?
I hope it flows, though, good, though. I really do.
Nathan,
I
got some questions for you, brother.
Hit me. Hit me with them, man.
All right. Out of all the Gears...
Everybody, we got Nathan is sick in the party.
Which one do you think has been able to stay alive the longest? Which one would you say?
Gears 1, man. It sold the most.
Gears 1. So you got Gears 1 right there. All right,
Gears 1. The most probably are playing Gears 3 because they do updates and everything else. You know what I mean? But
now,
there's still a good amount of people. There's still
why
about
did
2,000 people that play.
Yeah.
Play Gears 1,
why did Gears Judgment fall out? Why did Gears Judgment stop being successful?
It's just too much colors, dude. Too much shit.
There you go, see?
Darker, dude, more grimy, dude. I like the darker. Like when you first came out the jail cell on the campaign, man.
Yeah,
like
man,
you come out and go through the campaign, like, dude, it was just
they really
dreary.
lost that. Huh?
You got death everywhere. It's all that
dude.
shit. It's everything Gears is, right?
Shit. I love it, man. I can't wait because they're saying, dude, it's Gears 1, man. That everybody's saying
Gears 1 Remastered.
Polygon and fucking IGN, two other people and a few other people. Dude, it's what it is, man. They don't shit around. They get paid for what they do. It's not like they find off a YouTube randoms and just making up lies, dude. If Polygon said it and IGN mentioned something about it, they know something about something. You know what I mean?
It's got to be.
It's
Gears
definitely
1,
one
dude.
thing.
If it's not Gears 1, bro, then they're wasting their time.
So
honestly,
here's the thing: if they're gonna remaster Gears, would you say Gears 1 should be the one?
Yeah, I love it, man.
Okay, cool. And now here's another thing. Do you think that is the main project that they're working on, or is it the side project as well? Do they have a side project, and are they also working on another
That's
Gears?
what they said.
Because there's speculation. There's a lot of people that just assume that it's a side project. Now, why the hell would you put so much effort into Gears of War, and then out of nowhere you hear the rumor of Gears 1's coming out, and you're like, what? Gears 1's remastered?
What he said, what Rob Ferguson personally said, it was only fucking a few words. He said we had another Gears project, and what else would they do? It's either 1, 2, or 3, man.
It's got to be the one.
They're not gonna make. They're remaking a. They said, well, when they said what he said when he said it, he says we have another Gears project, and we want to surprise you. Not talking about Gears of War 4, and they already said that Gears of War Marcus Phoenix is not going to be done. That takes time and effort, and they're already talking about another studio helping them out because remastering a game takes about a year. But they say Microsoft and another studio is going to be remaking it, and it's not going to be Black Tusk. So that gives them time to work on the Gears of War 4.
Yeah, cool.
And then when they put money into it, they can hire like a fucking 1,000 people, dude, and they're gonna get their money's worth back anyways, dude. And they're gonna make way more money. You know what I mean?
Because you got Gears fans that are gonna buy it just because it's Gears of War, and
they're gonna buy the console just for that, dude.
Exactly. And I feel like it's like a really big open fucking not a beta but a flow in how Gears of War could feel. of the movement on for the online perspective. I feel like obviously it's not gonna. It could be better technology if it comes out in a fucking another year. I don't know if it's gonna be on Unreal Engine 4, dude. But
here's the thing. Here's a question for you. All right, in your opinion, what causes replayability in Gears of War? What gives you the replayability? The multiplayer,
the
correct?
Online.
Is that what you say? The online, right? So you want to make sure the online is
I like top match shit.
Exactly. All right, cool. So Cog, to answer all your questions, Mosquito. Yeah, if you have a Gears that you want to remaster, it's Gears 1. If you want anything to be anywhere close to being fixed, it's the online play. You want to stay away from the online play that you did in Judgment. You want to try to mirror the good things from 3, the good things from 2, and the good things from 1. And obviously, you have all these players that are telling you, and all the players obviously speak by action because you still have players still playing Gears 1. And the second that you have a rumor come out, how many people flood to Gears of War immediately? And especially Gears 1, because all these fans are going to assume that, well, they're making the best one. They're going to play Gears 3. Or they're going to play Gears 1.
I
and
say
then
Gears 1 because of sales.
Yeah, has to.
And fucking, I don't know. That's what I feel.
And if they're not letting Black Tusk, if Black Tusk is still going to be working on Gears 4, then you know that they're not going to have anything to do with it.
Yeah, they can't. They have to put in all their time.
They have to put all their focus into the other one.
Yeah, they couldn't. If they do that, it's just going to fucking be too much for them. I mean, the remaster game is not too much, but it's obviously a little work. So I think they're going to flow with it good.
I think it'll be a good game, man.
It's not confirmed, but it's definitely something's definitely going down, dude. It's definitely one of them, dude. No, this gonna break, dude. Gears of War 1, dude. It's gonna break. There's gonna be a lot of people, man. It's gonna be the best game online, dude. One of the biggest games, dude.
The reason why Gears of War is so successful, Gears of War has one of the things that no other game has ever had. Gears of War has grime, blood, head popping, chainsawing, cutting people in half, and you do it to other people. Like, that's not just the thing. You don't just do it to other monsters that are computers in the game. No, you physically fucking, like, cut the other player in half online, and you're fucking him up. And guess what? You get to do it again the next round, and the next round, and the next round. And the animation is great, you know?
Yeah. Dude, fucking, like, coming from Halo and, like, regular Call of Duty from 9 years ago, and what I seen in the Game Informer, it was fucking Marcus Phoenix chainsaw and the Locust. I said, fuck? I said, what is that? I said, dude, is that a fucking chainsaw on a gun, dude? Is that guy's arm getting cut off? I remember they were talking about the article. They said this was going to be the next best fucking big game. And I said, holy shit, man. And I bought it, I got my fucking console 360 November 6th, November 1st, 2006. 5 days later, that's when I got Gears of War 1, dude. And it fucking launched, dude, November 6th, 2006. I fell in love with it, dude. I was fucking bugging out, man. I didn't even have an HDMI wire. I was like, oh my god, dude, these graphics are crazy. I'm like, oh, that guy just exploded, fucking blood everywhere. I was going nuts, man. I was loving it. I was bugging out. And then I walked into online, and I had my mic on, and some kid's like, dude, he's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, you fucking chainsawing? And this kid's talking shit to me. I'm just sitting there. I'm kind of like smiling with a smirk on my face in front of my TV. I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself. And he started talking shit back to me. He's like, dude, why don't you fucking rush me with your shotgun? I'm like, dude, I'll chainsaw you, man. Don't worry about me, man. I'm going nuts. And I fucking never got off for like fucking the year straight. I got all excited. People started talking shit to me. I started running through people like, oh, Nason's number 20. This kid's all he does is play. I'm like, dude, I'll fucking run through everybody. And I just kept on playing, dude. Kept on going. I progressed though in that game. Like, I wasn't too good at the beginning. I just kept on getting better and better and better.
I was alright right off the bat, dude. I was getting like 8 to 10, 12 chainsaw kills every time. That's all I did.
Yeah, chainsaw kills, man. Stop being good, man. Good. That's what I did at the beginning for like my first couple, my first like fucking 2 weeks, dude.
That's all I did.
Like, move around, whip out.
At the same time, bro. At the same time, I'm getting 10, 12 with chainsaw, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
what they were doing.
Fucking...
So at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? Same time, bro.
It's gonna be a lot, dude. A lot of people are gonna look at that. They're gonna fucking pump it up, dude. They're gonna show it at E3 first, which is everybody's gonna be watching. It's gonna fucking get everybody pumped up. Like, what's like a crazy game online, dude, besides GTA that everybody's fucking playing nonstop? Well, Call of Duty That's cool. I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty. Gears of War is different. I feel like, and it's a new generation, man. This shit came out fucking 9 years ago. There's gonna be some fucking 12-year-old kid that's just getting ready to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be playing because it's gonna be so gruesome and bloody. But it's what it is.
He shouldn't be
man.
playing, but he's gonna be just as good as us because I have a buddy on my friends list.
Well, it's always younger kids, man. It's always there's always that fucking rookie that's gonna turn into a fucking monster, man. When did you stop playing Gears of War 1, dude? I mean, Gears, I should say. Oh,
I didn't really play it.
You only came off like a year afterwards.
Yeah.
So there you go, you guys. You heard it from some members of the Gears of War community. Nason is sick, Mob is sick, and Extro is sick. Clearly, everybody wants Gears of War 1 remastered. If we think that out of any Gears of War, we think Gears of War 1 should be the one that's remastered. So I completely 100% agree with everybody in this party that I'm talking to. Nason is sick, Extro is sick, Mob is sick. Gears 1 should be the one remastered. There should nothing should be changed about it, and Team Deathmatch should not be included in Gears of War 1 because it wasn't originally in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please continue to remain positive, have a positive day, and enjoy life. Peace out, my friends.